Welcome to a cold, snowy, but beautiful Tartu in Estonia for day 5 of 6 in the 2023 European Open Classic Powerlifting Championships. It is time for the A groups in the women's under 76 and men's under 120 kilo classes. I'm Martin Flett. I'm joined by Joe Whiteley. And Joe, what a session this promises to be.
It really does, and we had some amazing lifting in the B group too. We saw someone take the European squat record, although how long that will last with Bo Sekanovsky coming out a bit later, we don't know. And we have a deadlift as well that we think might get on the podium. So we had a lot of really great lifts in the B group, but wait till you see the lifts in the A group.
And this is the running order for the 76s. First out is the one who's probably favoured on prognosis, but she's not really lagging much behind the others, just getting a safe one in probably. That is Sophia Ellis, and it just promises to be a fantastic afternoon. Hopefully one that will live long in the memory.
Well, Sophia Ellis doesn't have the biggest squat, but she has a massive bench and a huge deadlift. And she is the incoming European champion, holds the European record in deadlift at 245. For a while she had the biggest deadlift in the UK, despite being in the 76 kilo class. So she's not going to be worried about being first out to squat. And of course she's only first out in the A group.
Absolutely. So there is 162.5 kilos going on the bar, and Sophia Ellis will get the A group competition underway. If you've not seen this format before, the scores from the B group are carried forward and combined with the scores of the A group. So when you do see scores at the end of each round, it will include the lifters who have lifted earlier. And Ellis just waits quietly until everything is ready and the bar loaded announcement is made.
Just having a little bit of difficulty with the rack, so it's always difficult for a lifter. You're fired out to come out, and then there's a little bit of a technical difficulty.
At least she's not wearing knee wraps.
Yes, absolutely. And she's got Paul Marsh in her corner there, the GB head coach. So I think there's some issue with getting the racks in or getting them out, not quite sure which. Sophia's biggest squat to date is 177.5. She just missed the podium in Malta at World Classic.
Lots of British support in the audience as Ellis comes out for her opening attempt. Ticks down below 20 seconds as she gets the squad command. It looks lovely and smooth.
Well, that'll give us some confidence. Nice, easy one on the board.
3 white lights and the A group is underway. Mira Lahtinen of Finland is next. 170 kilos on the bar.
We last saw her in Malta too, where she squatted 177.5. Big bencher.
Yeah, she's got the biggest opening bench in the group, but this is the opening squat. Looks good. We'll just wait for the third of the referee's lights. Yes, 3 whites. Sara Sanchez Ruiz, Spain, 172.5 kilos.
Bronze medalist last year in Poland. She squatted a massive 187.5 at the World Classic.
That's a nice smooth opener. And 3 white lights. Referees for this session are from Poland in the centre chair, Ukraine and Hungary in the side seats. Technical controller that you see on the screen frequently is from Sweden. And this is Christina Egel from Austria, also 172.5 kilos on the bar.
Only her second international competition. Very deep.
Very convincing. 3 white lights. Now Leah Schreiner from Germany, 177.5 kilos.
She was the silver medalist last year at last year's Euros. Put up 187.5 kilo squat in Malta.
Oh, it's a good squat.
Fast.
3 white lights for Schreiner. Now Virginia Forcellesi of Italy is up next. 180 kilos on the bar.
We last saw her in Sun City 2022 World Classic. So anything she did at that comp, she's probably exceeded since then. In fact, she definitely has. She got 172.5 in Sun City, opening with 180.
And a PV now of 192.5.
Wow.
And that's a good lift. 3 wide lights. Now Susanna Argyle, the other Great Britain lifter in this flight, and she's opening with 182.5 kilos.
This is her first Euros since Vasteras, bronze medalist that day. She's got a huge squat. She joined the 200 kilo club at the Worlds in Malta this year. Had the British record, just had it chipped by Emily Bennett recently. Might be looking to take that back today.
That's a good squat.
Wasn't super easy though.
No, by no means. But I guess all you want in the first one, take it down to depth, bring it back up again, you're on the board. No, 187, 185, my apologies. This is for Kristina Rakowska from Czechia.
And that's the happiest I've ever seen a lifter going out for their first squat.
Smiley.
She's been improving fast. She got 180 in Malta.
Now she's opening 185. Her PB now 195. That's a lovely squat. She got a red for depth from the referee on the near side. But it's good, 2-1. Now Mara Hames from Germany, 185 kilos.
The improvements these lifters have made are amazing. She got 182.5 in Malta only 6 months ago, and she's only 2.5 kilos heavier here.
And her PB has gone up to 190 in the meantime. Well, was very strong. And 3 white lights. Now, Lyudmila Bichok from Ukraine is the last out in the first round. 187.5 kilos on the bar. For context, the European Open record is 210 kilos.
She hit 190 in Malta. Wow.
Strong. She gets a yellow from
no,
the
it's
centre
changed.
referee. It's changed to 3 whites.
I think that was just a case of hitting the wrong button.
Now into the second round, and you can just see very quickly, I won't dwell on it, the scoreboard. Into the second round, Ellis is already on the platform. She's jumped 12.5 kilos to 175, only 2.5 kilos short of her personal best. And as Joe said, she will back this up with a massive bench and even more massive deadlift. Oh, that's super smooth again.
She's got such long femurs, she has to sit back such a long way in the squat.
3 white lights. Now Lautinen is next out. 177.5. 7.5 kilo jump to equal her personal best.
Slow down a little bit through the middle part of the lift.
But
Was never in any doubt.
3 white lights. Sanchez Ruiz from Spain next out, also jumping 7.5 kilos to take it up to 180. Still 7.5 kilos away from her personal best.
Just taking a look at the nominations, Martin. Sophia Ellis is nominated way out in front. But then we have a tight cluster of lifters. We have 5 or 6 lifters all within 10 kilos of each other. So this could be a really close competition.
That looks strong as well. And 3 wide lights.
Very smooth, no sign of a sticking point at all.
Now Christina Egel from Austria. She's taking 182.5. Her PB 183. So for all intents and purposes, this equals her personal best. Just over 400 pounds. Oh, super deep.
A little bit awkward coming up. I think it just got away from her a little bit. The weight came forward, but she controlled it really well.
3 wide lights. Now Leah Schreiner, she's taking 185 to go within 2.5 kilos of her personal best. Oh, great squat. 3 whites. Forcellese of Italy is out next. 190 also coming, quite a few of them coming in for the second round, 2.5 kilos below their personal best. Oh, brought that up strong. She smiles and she gets 3 wide lights. Now Susanna Argyle, Great Britain, 190 kilos, 10 kilos below her personal best. But I think probably the 182.5 didn't move quite as smoothly as we expected.
But she's a great squatter, Susie Argyle. Been lifting internationally for some years now. Jake Downs, British coach there, donut barbell. Oh, I thought she was going to fight through there.
Well, we were a bit worried about that after the 182.5, and that's a no lift for Argyle. She will have a chance to take it again.
But she used up a lot of energy fighting that bar.
Next up, we've got Kristina Rakowska, Czechia, 192.5.
Looks a little bit less cheerful now. She's got 7.5 kilos more on the bar.
Maybe this time the smile will be after the lift rather than before it.
No, I don't think that was quite as deep as her first.
Well,
See what the
wait, see
referees think.
yeah, one of them agrees. Two say it's good, so 2-1 unless there's any intervention.
There's certainly a discussion on the jury table. We have a 3-man jury here tonight. They must all agree if it's going to be overturned.
Looks better in replay. The jury has
Yeah.
overruled that lift, so that is a no lift for Rakowska, and that is a no lift at 192.5. This is Mara James from Germany. She's taking 195 for a new personal best. PB currently 190.
Sets the back position before she starts the descent.
Strong.
Now I was just leaning across you, Martin, to look at the projected, and we still have Stefnikova from the B group not projected in first place. I know we've got a long way to go in the competition yet, but she's clinging on up there.
She certainly is.
And she only got 3 lifts in.
She did, yeah, one of each. The first squat, the first bench, and the last deadlift.
Yeah.
So this is Bichok, 197.5. This for a big PB as well. PB currently 190 kilos.
But her opener looked great.
Did. And this to go into the lead after 2 rounds of squats. Take her past Stefanikova.
Oh, she nearly came to a
Wow, I
stop there,
think
but
it's
she
good.
kept it moving. I think she's reaching her top end though.
Yeah, not much more there. And we're into the third round, and it's Mira Larten in Finland. Just going up 2.5 kilos, but this will be a new PB. And just very quickly, there's the running order. Bichok, sorry, not the running order, the leaderboard. Then James and Stefanikova pushed down to 3rd place on body weight. This is Latinen, 180.
Nice.
And I would say in many respects that was her best squat. 3 white lights.
That was a great way to finish your squat session.
Well, Sophia Ellis going for a new personal best as well. PB currently 177.5. This is for 180. Oh, it's a great squat. She smiles. 3 white lights. And she's very, very happy. Coming out of what you might argue is the weakest of her 3 lifts with a PB has got to leave her in a good place.
And now she moves on to her favourite lift.
Now Sanchez Ruiz is taking 187.5 to equal her PB. She's taken 2 7.5 kilo jumps to start at 172.5 and end at 187.5. Totally focused. The clock ticks down below 20 seconds. And the referees say good lift, 3 white lights. Now Christina Egel from Austria, she's taking 187.5. Well, her PB 183, we presume that's the Austrian record, but this is to take her PB and the record somewhere else. Oh, that's a great squat. White lights. Now Leah Schreiner, Germany, taking 190. Again, this will be a new PB. She was 2.5 kilos below her PB in the second round. She is now 2.5 kilos over it if she makes the lift.
How amazing when 190 won't get you on the podium for squats in a 76 kilo
no.
class.
Great lift. Lots of very happy lifters this afternoon. Now Susanna Argyle just couldn't stand up 190, taking the same weight again.
She's done way more than this in the past. But it just doesn't seem to be there today.
190 kilos, Susanna Argyle, Great Britain. Second attempt at this weight.
She's a great fighter though. She won't give up if she can get this to the top. Look at that.
Oh, she's got it.
You know, I wouldn't have given her a
Wow.
chance of standing that up after the
3
second.
white lights. And she joins the happy lifters, or is she more in the relieved camp? Now Rakowska missed 192.5. That was a jury overturn if I remember
Yeah, it was
correctly. So she's added another 5 kilos.
Well, the happy smiley lifter from the first squat is nowhere to be seen. She's fired up and ready.
Well, this will put her into silver medal position. Lifters to follow who can push her out of that again. But if she gets this, her work is done and others have still to do.
Oh
No.
dear. Going up is not always the right choice when you miss, but if you want to stay in touch with the lifters at the front, sometimes you have to.
Now Virginia Forchalese, 197.5. This to put her into the lead with 2 lifters to follow. This would guarantee a bronze medal in squat and possibly give her more. But it's so close, this will take her from 5th to 1st place. And she's only jumped 7.5 kilos. Oh wow, that's a great squat. And it's 2-1, yellow.
No, the referee's waving.
He's
made a
pressed the wrong
mistake.
button
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, it's white.
So that's 3 whites. Now Mara James, Germany, 200 kilos. And this will put her from 3rd to 1st place.
Great squatting from her today.
Provisional gold medal here.
And this will push for Chilese down into silver. She's guaranteed a squat medal. Currently bronze. If she makes this, it will be either silver or gold.
Yes.
Oh, great battle.
She has joined the 200 kilos club.
Big PB. And she leads the competition. And there is one more lifter to go. And it's Ludmila Bichok from Ukraine. This will be a 5K PB as well if she makes it. This is for squat gold. Guaranteed a bronze. Pushed down from 1st to 3rd by the previous 2 lifts that you've seen. This to move back into 1st place.
Tatiana Melnik coaching.
Oh, she fought that up so well. And 3 white lights. And it is gold to Bichok. Let's watch the replay and then have a very quick summary before we go to the under 120 class. So Bichok takes the gold, 202.5. James, Germany, takes the silver, 200. Fortaleza, Italy, takes the bronze, 197.5. And the platform is being prepared for the under 120 kilo class.
And what 120 kilo class we have for you here.
Sit back and enjoy.
We have 2 lifters out in front, although there's a few not that far behind. This is going to be Yona Veendeek and Indy Singh battling for the podium positions. Matched on squat, Veendeek is out ahead on bench, Singh is out ahead on deadlift. But right now we have Karkusashvili from Georgia opening his account with 285. Big Georgian team here this week.
Yeah. That look good? And 3 white lights.
295 on the bar now for Siim Salin, Estonia. Greshik, Vervale, get ready.
Very upright squatter.
Bar is loaded. 295.
Next out we have Siim Salin, Estonia for 295. He squatted 305 at last year's Euros. Looked nice and easy.
Gets her red for depth from the near side referee.
So it looked okay from where I was, but they have a very different view. It looks, yeah,
The jury has overruled.
So that is no lift. No lift on depth. Next out, we have Mateusz Grzesik from Poland. He's looking to open with 300, and that's Shower from the other day.
From the 59 class on the first day of competition.
Careful down, careful up. That looked like a nice opener.
3 white lines, good lift, left hip, 302.5 on the bar. Olivier Vervalle of Belgium is next up. Melnichuk, Singh, get ready. Bar is loaded, 302.5 kilos. Vervalle, Belgium.
Next out, we have Olivier Vervalle, Belgium, opening with 302.5.
Two Belgian lifters in the under 120s. We had Struba this morning.
Haven't seen him since the 2022 Classic Worlds in Sun City. He squatted at 330 that day, but that's a fairly long time ago now, so presumably he's improved since then. Easy.
3 wide lines.
3 white lines for Vervalle. 305 on the bar, Taras, Melnichuk, Ukraine, Singh, Vindik, Sekanovsky, get ready.
Sits that in really well. Taras Melnichuk. Now I've seen him several times recently. He was in Malta.
Taras, Melnichuk, Ukraine.
I'm pretty sure he was in Lithuania too at the World Equipped. Oh, maybe not. He took the bench silver in Malta. Opening his squat today with 305.
And when he comes to bench, he'll be opening at 220.
Nice.
And 3 wide lines.
Melnichuk, 322.5 now. For Indy Singh, Great Britain, Vindik, Sekanovsky, get ready. Last 3 lifts in this first round.
We are rapidly approaching the end of round 1 of squats. And here is Indiraj Singh Dhillon, Indy. He was nominated in 2nd place. But he is probably our best deadlifter in British powerlifting. Holds the world record at 386, which he did in Malta, to drag himself all the way up to the podium, the overall podium.
Yeah, he finished these championships last year with a fabulous deadlift as well.
I think he took the European record that day. Nice. That was 322.5 for Indy Singh.
And it was like an empty bar.
325 on the bar for Jonah Vindik, Germany. Sekanovsky, Kakusashvili, get ready.
Next lifter out is a relative newcomer, Jonah Vindik. He has come to us from the world of bodybuilding, and he had an intense battle at the World Juniors early this year. Yes, he's still a junior. He took the silver medal that day, but he also took the junior world record bench with a massive 250.5 kilos.
Yeah, what's he got? Another 3 weeks as a junior?
Something like that. In the IPF, we reset all our age categories on the 1st of January. Now I'd say, if anything, Indies was slightly easier, but I don't think there's much in it.
No,
I think
that
we're
was
going to have a
great
fight
squad
here.
as well.
Still waiting for one light.
3 wides.
And he's on the board. Game on.
330 on the bar now for Bo Sekanovsky, Great Britain. Sashvili, Salim, get ready at the bar.
Of course, this isn't that wasn't the
350
final
kilos.
squat. We have
Sekhanovsky.
Barak Bo Sekhanovsky from Great Britain. At the British Championships this year, he was involved in a massive scrap for the squat British record. Involved Tony Cliff, Indy Singh, and I think someone else. But he ended up with a record at 350.5.
And for context, the European record is 345.5, set earlier today.
So if Bo is on form today, we could see him exceed that. But let's let him get his opener in first. Looks really awkward into the hole there.
Should be good though.
3 wide lines and a good lift for both Sekhanovsky.
Doesn't bode well for a massive squat though. It just didn't look quite comfortable under the bar. That was Joey Nimani, former world champion that you saw in the wings there.
Salim, Greshik, get ready. Bar is loaded.
And that's where that leaves us with Heidenreich from the B group holding that record at 345.5. Bo Sekhanovsky with 330. And Budai also from the B group with 327.5. Here is Rebeni Karakusashvili from Georgia, looking to add 10 kilos to his squat. This is 295.
No.
I think maybe just made a bit of a mistake there. He's got every chance of getting that if he has another crack at it. He didn't fight against it, did he?
Remains on the bar for Team Salim, Estonia. We still haven't had that third vote in now, and that will trip things up unless we get it.
Here is Seem Salin, Estonia.
Next one while we sort that out.
I think we're just waiting for the referee's lights to officially record a no lift for the last one before we can go on. And there we are.
There we go.
No lift. Thank you. 295 on the bar for Team Salim, Estonia.
So Seem Salin, he missed his opener at 295. He's going to take it again. I think it was depth.
Salim, second
Yes, it was an overrule.
Estonia,
He
get
got it 2-1 and the jury overruled. And he is the only lifter not to make his opener. So if he gets this, everyone progresses in the competition.
He's brought a fan club with him. There are signs in the crowd. Go Salin. There we go. That was better.
That's much better. 3 wide lights, everyone's in the competition.
310 on the bar. Matthias Greshik, Poland. Melnichuk, Vermale, get ready.
And I can look in ahead, Joe, I can see that Sekhanovsky's gone 346.5 for his second round attempt.
Interesting number. He could have done 346.
Yes.
So I wonder if he's got a plan. Here's Mateusz Grzesik. 310 on the bar.
What was it Mike Tyson said? Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the nose.
Well, I think that applies in powerlifting, doesn't it? Everyone's got a
Yes.
plan until they fail their first
Yep,
squat.
exactly.
This is Grzesik for 310.
Oh, that's lovely and deep.
3 wide lines, Goodman, Greshik, 315 on the bar. Taras, Melnichuk, Ukraine, Valvale, Singh, Vidic, Sekhanovsky, get ready.
That's a great squat.
Any shouting voices going on? Check the score sheet. Bar is loaded, 315.
So Taras Melnichuk now, 315. I think he's still a junior. Yep, age 22,
Yeah.
says on the screen.
Yeah, not only is Sekhanovsky going what he's going for, the two behind him are both going 342.5.
Is that Indy and Yona?
Indy and, yeah,
I
both
think
of
they're
them.
very closely matched on squat, but the benches and the deadlifts are very different. But this is Taras, Ukraine.
And there's only 40 grams between their body weights.
Wow, that's not even a slice of
No,
toast.
half a slice with no butter.
3:15 on the bar. So he
2
got
to 1.
one red card for depth from a side referee. So let's take a look at that from the replay.
Because we know the jury are looking. It's
Um,
borderline.
Yeah, it looked better on that side, I think. Olivia Vervalle, Belgium. 320 kilos on the bar.
Jumped 17 and a half to take him within 5 kilos of his personal best. I think you said you'd seen him lift 330, Joe. We've got his PB as 325. But whatever, he's getting closer to it.
Yeah, he did 330 in Sun City, 22.
Oh, that's a great score.
Nice. He's been cheered on and supported today by Sunita Muller, world record holder in squat.
Question for you, Joe.
Yep.
Is it possible that the squat record holder could end up off the podium?
Well, only if more people break the record.
Yeah, but look how close they are in the second round.
And this shows
Fascinating.
the progression in the sport. Here's Indy Singh, looking for 342 and a half. Biggest squat he's done in competition is 347 and a half that he did at the British. Missed 345 at Worlds.
It's got to help in any country, though. If there's 2 or 3 people battling for supremacy, they push each other on. Oh, wow.
I think he's starting to approach his limit, but that is a good lift for Indy.
It was nearly heavy.
He nearly tried.
European junior record attempt for Vindic of Germany.
Okay, we have a record attempt coming up. We said that Jona Vindic was a junior, and this will give him the junior European record in squat.
With his second round attempt.
And that has stood for a while. That was Daniil Ermoliev in 2019 at Kaunas. He's only lifted once before internationally. He's very, very new to the sport. Competed as a bodybuilder previously.
Oh, that's a great lift. Not sure how much more is there.
No, I think so. I think
But
that
he
was
gets
great.
3 white lights.
He gets the junior record, but maybe he's at his limit now.
Or maybe the increase would be such a small percentage that it makes an imperceptible difference.
And speaking of record attempts, here is Bo Sekanovsky coming out for 346.5. This will be the European Open record.
Beating the number set only this morning.
Sekanovsky, Great Britain, European record in the second round.
We know he's done 350.5 this year. Can he do 346.5 here? There is Joy Namani, not lifting at this one.
Oh, that's it's
and
going.
I think he's got
Oh,
it.
what a fantastic squat.
He's got some grind.
3 white lights.
And that's a new European record for Bo Sekanovsky in the second round. I think a lot of these lifters, though, are starting to get close to their limit, and they've used up a lot of energy to this point. But Bo Sekanovsky leads with 346.5. Heidenreich still from the B group with 345.5. And we have Indy, Singh, and Yona Veendek both on 342.5.
And Veendek is going 347 in the third round. Singh is going 349. And I imagine Sekanovsky probably go 349.5.
No, he's gone 349. But if whoever
yeah.
gets it, it automatically goes up half a kilo.
I'm just looking at a lot, and yeah.
We have Siem Salin on the platform right now for 315.
So much to talk about. No.
Not quite.
But he got one in, that's the main thing. Yeah, to finish what Joe was saying, if two lifters go for a chip number for a record, if the previous lifter makes the record, then the weight is automatically put up by half a kilo. So in this case, Singh is the lower lot number at number 4. So if he were to make the lift, Sekanovsky would automatically go up to 349.5.
Here we have Mateusz Grzesik, Poland, 317.5 kilos on the bar. Nice and deep. Nice
Good
and strong.
Squat. Good squat. And that equals his personal best. 3 white lights. And the Georgian lifter Karkoshvili has declined his third round attempt.
His second was pretty tough. Taras Melnichuk now for his final squat.
I was wondering why he was moving so quickly, and that was the reason.
Gone up 5 kilos. I think we're going to see some smaller jumps now because these are heavy weights. And although relative weight obviously goes up with the size of the lifter, absolute load is also a thing.
That was Vasil Orabets looking on in the coach's corner. No.
Not quite, gives him a best of 315. We have one more squat and then we're into a rapid fire series of record attempts.
We promised a great session, we didn't lie.
Absolutely. World record is a little bit out of reach, that's Dennis Cornelius. However, the European record is being batted about. And here is Olivier Vervalle, 327.5.
And this is a huge number, this is a great weight, but it's almost been overshadowed by what's about to come.
No, he gave it a good go, but it wasn't quite there.
And I'm sorry there is no win for Olivier Vervalle. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting. The last 3 squats of this session
Gave it his
are
all,
record attempts.
but he couldn't keep the bar moving.
For a junior record, and then Singh and Sekanovsky both want 349.
So, here we go. We have 3 attempts to extend the European record in squat, which has already taken a beating today.
If all 3 are successful, the man who set the European record this morning will finish off the squat podium. It's a big if, but it's a possibility, which is just crazy.
50 seconds. Oh, he's not coming out for it. After all that.
Oh, he's not coming out. Okay, so we have Yona Veendek isn't coming out for this. He left the attempt in, which is good manners, really. You don't want to take away any recovery time from the other athletes. And the rules say that if a lifter puts an attempt in, we have to run the clock. Good opportunity to thank our sponsors. Rogue and SBD are our primary sponsors. We also have Hanzu Power and Maniac Fitness. Without the support of these sponsors, we could not put these competitions on.
And without Maniac Fitness, we'd all be a little bit colder this week.
But I guess Jonah's done it once. Why would he need to do it again?
So the clock counts down, and Jona Vindik is not going to come out for that. So we are going to load it to 3:49.
And it's a British head-to-head.
Who's out first, Martin?
It's Singh out first, lot
Right.
4.
Now this is a big lift for Indy. His, so in fact, no, actually he has done 3:47.5. He did that at the British.
If Indy gets it, Bo's going to have to go 3:49.5.
So here we go, 349 kilos on the bar for a European record attempt for Indiraj Singh Dhillon.
This, if he's successful, it will be the third different lifter to break the European Open in the same competition.
That's astonishing.
Every eye glued on the platform. Here we go. 3:49.
His second was work. Let's hope he can hit it really hard.
No,
No, not quite
can't
there.
bring it back up.
So that gave Indy a best squat of 3:42.5. So he didn't leave much behind there.
And he takes the bronze medal. The silver medal is Heidenreich from the B flight. The gold medal is Sekanovsky, who's already now the record holder, and he's trying to push that up. European record, of course, and he's trying to push it up to 349 kilos.
So here is Bo Sekanovsky.
Amazing quality and depth in this class.
Just psyching himself up. This is a huge lift.
Now,
But he keeps the record anyway, and as you say, he keeps the gold medal.
and they all pushed each other to
Yeah.
their absolute limit.
He hasn't looked his usual self today. He's looked a little bit awkward under the bar. But nevertheless, he broke the squat European record, and he takes the gold medal with 3:46.5. Heidenreich takes the silver, but no longer has the record at 3:45.5. Indy Dhillon takes the bronze on body weight from Vindik, 3:42.5. We're going to take a 10-minute break now. Join us back for bench.
And welcome back to the 2023 European Open Classic Powerlifting Championships here from the beautiful, very, very cold and snowy Tartu in Estonia. You join us for the A groups in the women's under 76 kilo class and the men's under 120 kilo class. If you've been with us earlier, and I'm sure most of you were, you would have seen fabulous battles in both the 76 squats and particularly Joe Whiteley, the under 120 squats. What a fantastic session that was.
It has. We saw European records in the B group. That was then exceeded in the A group. Also, the junior European record went.
And the clock is just ticking down to the start of the bench press competition. The running order was on your screen while we were talking. First out will be Christina Egel from Austria. Then Rakowska, Argyle, James and Sanchez Ruiz will be the next ones out.
Some huge benches in this session.
Yes. I mean, the battle for the bench press gold is going to be awesome, as is the battle to get the best possible subtotal going into deadlifts. So this is Christina Egel, 92.5 kilos. Smashed it, and that's only 5 kilos below her PB.
Super easy, but she did draw a yellow card from the centre referee. He gave no indication what that was for.
Changed to white.
Ah, okay.
I think the buttons must be quite close.
Yeah.
It's happened a couple of times today. Now, Rakowska from Czechia. Everyone but the first lifter out is 100 kilos or more on the bench. And it is classic. Standards just going through the roof.
Just remembered her mouth guard in time.
Look nice and easy. 3 white lights. The referees today. Centre referee is from Poland. Side referees are from Ukraine and Hungary. And the technical controller is from Sweden. And should they be needed, the jury are from France, Finland and Sweden. This is Susanna Argyle. What a great third squat she gave us after missing it in the second round.
Yeah, she missed 190 for a second, and it looked like it was on strength, but she ground her way through it for her third. She's a real fighter.
Nice safe opener. PB is 115.
Rewind lights, good lift, Susie Argyle. 102.5 on the bar now. Mara James, Germany. Sanchez, Ochelese, get ready.
Next up, Mara James from Germany. 102.5. Only been competing for 2 years, 25 years old.
And she's already opening her bench at over 100 kilos.
Yeah, this is a PB equaling bench for her opener. Wow.
New PBs incoming soon.
105 on the bar now for Sara Sanchez. Spain, Ochelese, Schreiner, get ready. Bar loaded, 105 kilos, Sanchez, Spain.
Now Sara Sanchez Ruiz, 105 kilos. PB of 115.
Nominated in second place, she's currently tracking at fourth, but obviously the projected totals only include the opening attempts. Easy.
Wow. That was literally moved like an empty bar.
Still waiting there.
And three wide lights.
Good lift, Sanchez. 105 on the bar now. Virginia Forcellesi, Italy.
Virginia Forcellesi,
105.
105. And she has a stated PB of 107.5. So opening very, very close to her previous best. Great bench.
Three wide lights. Good lift, Forcellesi.
Three wide lights. Leah Schreiner is next out, also on 105 kilos. Her PB 110.
That 110 was from Poland, this competition last year.
Great bench. And three wide lights.
Looks like she might have clearance to move that PB up today.
Now, Sophia Ellis, the favourite for the competition based upon nominations and the fact that she's got a
She's
huge deadlift.
And the current
Yeah.
incoming champion. Now she did 122.5 in Poland last year. Absolutely enormous.
Yeah, I remember
bench.
that.
Yeah,
Remember it well.
that was the British record.
Oh wow, that
Super
moved
easy.
well. And three wide lights.
Good lift, Ellis. Next weight on the bar is 115 kilos, 115. That is for Lyudmila Bichok.
Now, Lyudmila Bichok from Ukraine is taking 115 kilos.
She hit 117.5 in Malta, World Classic.
Been coached by the Secretary General of the EPF, no less. And there's Tatiana. Great bench.
Little bit of work to do for an opener.
Three wide lights, good lift, Bichok. 117.
Three wide lights.
Last lift in round one. Mira Latinen, Schindler. Engel, Rakowska, get ready.
And last out in the first round is Lahtinen from Finland.
Bars loaded. 117.5 kilos, Latinen, Finland.
She did 120 in Malta. 115 last year in Poland.
And she's opening at 117.5 today.
Clearly thinks she can push that up today.
Great bench. And 3 wide lights. And that's the end of the first round in the 76's bench. Everyone has a good lift in, so everyone can go forward to make a total. And there you can see the standings in the bench press. Lahtinen leads 117.5, Bichok 115, Ellis 110. Ahead of Stefanikova from the B group on bodyweight. This is Egel. And this is her second round attempt, 97.5. That equals her personal best. Now this is Kristina Rakowska, Czechia, 105. Her PB is 108.5. Clock ticks down below 30 seconds. That's a good bench. And you just saw Susanna Argyle from Great Britain getting ready to come out, and she's taking 105, a 5 kilo jump. That's a good bench press.
Nice and easy for Susie.
3 wide lights. Mara Hames from Germany next for a 5 kilo personal best. 107.5 on the bar. She squatted really well.
Didn't she? Is it 200 she finished on?
Yeah, 200 squat. She took the silver medal in squat behind Bichok.
Looking at the projected at the moment, Sophia Ellis is 10 kilos clear of Stefanikova from the B group.
And that's only going to increase as she takes more lift. And that's 3 wide lights for James.
But there is a strong challenge coming from the Spanish lifter and the German lifter, Schreiner.
For Chalesi from Italy is taking 110 for a 2.5 kilo personal best. That's a good lift. 3 wide lights. Now Leah Schreiner, 110 kilos to equal her personal best.
Nice.
Great bench.
Good lift, 3 right lights for Schreiner, 112.5 on the bar for Sana Sanchez.
Now Sanchez
Ellis,
Ruiz,
Bishop, Lattinen, get ready. Last 4 minutes.
112.5. This would take her within 2.5 kilos of her personal best.
Bars loaded. 112.5 kilos, Sana Sanchez, Spain.
She's taking a moment to explain exactly what she needs from her handoff. Plus, we have a great platform crew. They've been fantastic this week.
Great bench.
3 wide lights.
3 wide lights. Now Sophia Ellis, 117.5 kilos.
Britain. Bishop, Lattinen, get ready.
Now showing a PB as 120, but I think that's this year because she did 122.5 last year.
Yeah,
At
she did
these
it twice.
championships.
She did it in Poland and at the Arnold. But she got 120 at the World Classic, so presumably. Yeah, because the total that's shown is her total from Malta.
Great bench.
So easy.
I just keep saying great bench time after time, but that's what we're seeing.
Well, it's great when the lifters don't give us anything to analyse and talk about. They just keep putting up phenomenal lifting. No dramas at all.
Bar loaded. 120 kilos, Bishop.
Now Ludmila Bichok, Ukraine, 120 kilos. This is for a new PB as well. Her PB, as stated, is 117.5.
That's
Had
a
to
tough
work.
one.
3 wide lights, good lift.
I'm not sure how much more she will get there.
I'm not sure there's anything more there. Now Larton in Finland, she's taking 122.5. This will be a personal best for her as well.
2.5 kilos.
Wow.
You took the words out of my mouth. That was fantastic.
You know, every lifter has got both their first 2 lifts in this A group.
Third bench tends to be a little bit more fragile though,
Fortaleza, Schreiner, Sanchez,
as
Bishop,
you exhaust the small muscles.
bar is loaded. 100 kilos, Christina Egel.
And there's the standings. Lartenen 122.5, Bichok 120, Ellis 117.5. And there are the subtotals. Stefanikova from the morning group 5:15. McDermott for oh sorry, that's all three
Yeah,
lifts.
until
If
we
you
get
look,
deadlifts.
yeah, sorry, brain tired. This is Eggle. No.
Well caught, loaders, well caught.
And I think we thought that once we got into the third round, the run of green lights would come to an end, and it has with the very first lifter. So I guess we mark that down as a commentator's curse.
I don't think so.
Bar loaded, 110 kilos, Rakovska.
Now Rakovska, a lot of Czech support here today.
Third bench is always a little bit spotty. It's really hard as well to bench straight after a low bar squat.
Great battle.
There was a lot of leg drive there. Hopefully she kept her butt down. Yes, she did.
3 wide lights. Happy, happy, happy.
110 on the bar, remains on the bar for Argyle. The bar is loaded. Susanna Argyle, Great Britain. Hamed.
Susanna not quite going to her PB today. She's just been that few kilos off her absolute best so far. So this is 110.
And of course, it's always difficult making sure you're at your absolute best. You can't change the day to the competition if training isn't going well, or you pick up a minor injury or an illness.
And I think half of Europe has been ill the last
think
couple
so.
of weeks. No, not today.
Well caught, loaders, well caught. Sorry to say that is no lift for Susie Argyle. 110 remains on the
We
bar.
can't all have our best day every day.
Absolutely. She looks a bit fed up, but hopefully she can put it behind her and go and warm her deadlift up.
Mara James, 110 kilos. Push her PB up by 2.5 kilos. Speaker dancing away in the background to the music.
Always. We have Joe Whiteley, more often seen on the IPF platform as our speaker at this competition. Been entertaining the crowd.
No, just too much. But she's had a great day.
And she got everything she could on the day. She benched 107, she missed 110, she left no kilos behind. Did exactly what she was capable of on the day.
Now for Chilesi, also going for a 2.5 kilo personal best. Looks good.
It's a good lift for Chilesi.
She's delighted with that.
I think she's pleased with that. 112.5 on the bar, Leah Schreiner.
Leah Schreiner, 112.5 kilos. Again for a 2.5 kilo PB.
Germany. 2 attempts to change over.
One of the favourites for the overall podium.
Currently projected in 4th, but we've got a fair way to go yet.
Yeah, and that includes Stefanikova still being ahead of her, and she's got no more lifts to take, so good chance of the podium. But every kilo she can harvest from the bench press is to the good. it's a great bench.
3 wide lights.
3
Good
wide
lift,
lights.
striker.
Another happy lifter.
117.5 on the bar now for Sarah Sanchez.
Well, I think it's cause for celebration getting a third bench in.
Openers, she'll be followed by Pitcock and
Sarah Sanchez Ruiz, 117.5. PB currently 115.
bar loaded. 117.5 kilos. Sarah Sanchez.
Also projected to be on the podium as things stand. So this would help her cause. It's a 5 kilo jump from second to third though. Will it be the right jump? Oh yes it was. Great bench press.
3 wide lines. Good lift, Sanchez. 122.5.
I think they're having a competition to see who can be the happiest, which is great to see. Now Ludmila Pichok, she's taking 122.5.
Pitcock, Ukraine. No more changes for the men. No more changes.
Same weight as Ellis, but she goes out first by lot number. And Ellis is also lighter.
I've just looked to see who the European bench record was, and of course it's Agatha Shitko with
Yeah.
the absolutely amazing 153, which is also the world record.
As a junior. No,
A little bit too much.
same weight in the bar for Ellis. Now this matches what she did last year on her way to the title.
Loaded. Sophia Ellis, Great Britain. 122.5 kilos. Provisional gold. Definite silver if she gets it.
So although Ellis is ahead, I don't think she's as far ahead as she'd like to be. So she'll want to collect these extra 5 kilos.
Oh, it's a great
She
bench.
has.
Great bench press.
3 white lights. Good lift for Ellis. Okay, so Lahtinen of Finland wants
One more to go. That was 3 whites for Ellis, by the way.
Has bench press silver. If she gets this, she will take back the gold. The bar is loaded.
Ellis is holding the bench gold position with 122.5 at a lighter body weight. Sorry, she just holds it. Bitchkov missed her third round lift, but this is for the gold medal. To move from silver to gold medal position, but to get it she will need a new personal best. Oh, it's a fantastic bench
That
press.
looks good from here.
3 wide lights.
Good lift for Lahtinen. That is the gold.
And it is gold in bench press to Lahtinen, 125. It is silver to Ellis, 122.5. Bronze to Bichok, 120. And if we can very quickly see the subtotals. And I don't think we're going to see that at the moment. We're going to go straight on to the men's under 120 kilo bench press.
And this promises to be something very special. Our newcomer, Jona Vindik, broke the junior world record on bench with a massive 250.5 kilos at the World Juniors earlier this year. What will he do today? While we wait to find out, this is Indy Singh Dhillon. He's got a big squat. He's got a massive deadlift. First out to bench. 175 on the bar. Clip the rack a little bit. That's not a failure in itself.
And 3 wide lights.
Good lift for Indy, 190 on the bar. Sim Salin, Estonia, 80. Kakusashvili, Sekhanovsky, get ready. All loaded, 190 kilos, Salin, Estonia.
And I can see that Yona is opening at 237 and a half
Yeah.
today. This is Sim Salin for 190. He benched this in Poland last year. This was his top bench. But it looks like he'll push that on today.
197.5 on the bar, Rubeni, Kakusashvili of Georgia. Sekhanovsky, Greshik, get ready.
Next out is Rubeni Karkusashvili,
197.5 kilos,
Georgia.
Kakusashvili, Georgia.
Opening with 197 and a half.
50 seconds.
Good with his first squat, missed the second, declined his third. And 3 wide lights.
Right, good lift, Kakusashvili. 200 on the bar now. Bo Sekhanovsky, Great Britain, Greshik, Vervalen, get ready. All loaded.
A little bit of work to do just at the top
Sekhanovsky,
there.
Great Britain.
We have Bo Sekhanovsky next. Opening with 200.
Gold medalist in squat, European Open record holder in squat.
Nice and easy. Top bench is 210. He competed at the Manchester Open.
No, he got yellow.
Well,
Both
we have
sides.
something wrong from the side referees. Usually it's butt lift.
Yeah.
Yes, wow.
Find out. In the meantime, the bar is
By
loaded.
some distance.
At 205 kilos for Matthias Greshik.
So he'll have to repeat that. Well, he can select whatever number he wants, but I suspect he'll repeat the same weight.
Particularly having got a squat record, he'll
Yes.
want to get it validated, which you can only do by making a total.
This is Mateusz Grzesik. 205 on the bar.
That looks good.
Solid.
But we thought that about the last one. But yes, it's 3 wide lights this time.
205 on the bar for Vervalen, and the bar is loaded. Olivier Vervalen of Belgium. Melnichuk, Vindig, get ready.
Here is Olivier Vervalle, Belgium. Looking for 205 to open his bench. Nice and strong.
3 wide lights.
Right, good lift Vervalen, 220 on the bar. Taras Melnichuk, Ukraine. Vindig, Singh Salim, get ready. Last two lifts in round one. Bars loaded.
Taras
220
Melnichuk is out next,
Melnichuk,
Ukraine. I mean, this is a massive opener for a junior lifter, 220 kilos. So I'm going to take a quick look at what the
It's
junior reports.
250.5.
Of course it is, because it's Jonas, of course.
Yeah. He was greedy. He took everything.
This is Taras for 220.
As you say, fabulous opener for a junior lifter. Had to work, but it's a good lift.
3 wide lines, good lift, Melnichuk.
And talking of Jonas,
237.5 kilos for Jona Vidnik of Germany. Singh Salim, get ready.
Phenomenal lift from the Ukrainian.
Loaded, 237.5
So here is
kilos for
Jona
Vidnik,
Vindik.
Germany.
Took up powerlifting about 5 minutes ago, I think. He was a bodybuilder prior to lockdown. Only started powerlifting, I think, last year. And look at this, 237.5 on the bar. I should point out as well that he was a natural bodybuilder. Now, it took him a long time there to get the start command.
oh, that's good.
I think he was holding it quite a long time.
3 whites.
180 on the bar now for Indy Singh, Great Britain.
Yeah, his coach is just saying to him, you need to lock your elbows at the start to get the command. And of course, he is relatively inexperienced. This is his second international, but it's all happened in a very short space of time. So that's where we are right now with Vindik on 237.5, Melnichuk 220, Pola, Grzesiek and Vervali all on 205. Indy Singh already on the bench for 180.
The more he can lift on bench, the less weight will have to go on the bar to win the title.
Well, we're all hoping for a big deadlift from Indy. We've all seen him winding up that huge deadlift recently. He hit 395 in the gym last week. So all of British powerlifting is hoping for a big 400 from him. But in the meantime, he just has to collect as many kilos as he can on the bench.
And he gets 3 white lights for that.
That was 180.
Not sure there's an awful lot more there, though maybe another 5.
Hopefully.
Go Salin.
Here's Seam Salin's fan club.
Wonder where they want him to go.
He is looking for 197.5 for his second bench.
Looks good. 3 white lights and the fan club cheers its approval.
Great Britain, second attempt at this weight. He'll do a lot better if the Brits get behind him. I'm just saying. The bar is loaded.
Now here's Bo Sekanovsky, UK. He had problems with butt lift on his opener. He pressed the weight successfully, but you have to keep your butt on the bench. And we have a light shining through to the butt cam, so it's unmistakable.
Well, we thought it was good last time. This time it is good.
Good lift, Sekanovsky. Got one in, that's nice. Everyone has that. 205 on the bar. Rubeni, Kakusashvili.
Everyone now in the game.
Get ready. Bar is loaded. 205
Next out is Rubeni Karkusashvili, Georgia. for 205. He's taken a 7.5 kilo increment. States his PB as 230. That was slow.
Yeah, it's a good lift, but there's no 230 there today.
I wondered if he might get a blue card. I've been a bit concerned about his lockout. We might see the replay from the front.
Bars loaded. 210 kilos, Greshik forward.
That right arm is a little bit suspect, but it drew one card. I can see the
Yeah.
jury discussing it.
It's one of those where the inside of the arm is so big. The jury
Yeah.
has overruled.
I'm sorry, the
Yeah,
jury
I was
failure
trying to
lock
make
out.
excuses for him, but
overruled.
no.
So that is Karkasashvili with the best of 197.5.
Here is Mateusz Grzesik, Poland, 210. Oh, very nice.
Great bench.
3 wide lines, good lift, Greshik. 212.5 on the bar now, Olivier Vervalle of Belgium. Bar is loaded. Melnichuk, Vindig, get ready.
And we have Olivier Vervalle, Belgium. Open with 205. This is 212.5. Little bit of confusion there.
I think he heard a shout in the back room where they're warming up
Oh,
and confused that with with the start command.
I'm not sure if he got the start command, but thought he was being told to rack it. So, at any rate, that is no lift.
There was certainly some confusion.
Bar loaded, 225 kilos.
Taras Melnichuk now. He's taken a small jump to 225.
Yeah, it was a wonderful opener, but it was also a hard-working opener.
That slowed him down a little bit. We're getting close to his top end now, I think.
Good lift.
3 wide lights.
245 on the bar now. But Vindig of Germany, Jona Vindig. Singh, Salim, get ready. Bar is loaded, 245 kilos, Jona Vindig of Germany.
Well, he's only 5.5 kilos off the European Junior and Open record in his
And
second
world
round.
record.
Of course, he's the world junior, yeah. And the world open's only 253.
Only. But this is 245, so we'll see how this moves, whether he might feel he's got another 10 in him. Oh, he might have. Wow.
As I said, Joe, only
Wow. Now, what did you say the open record was, Martin?
253.
He's going to put it in.
And
253.5.
yeah, and the
sure.
only was it was only 1.5
Yes,
kilos
yeah.
more than.
So we're just waiting for that attempt to go in to see if he is going to go for the open world
He
record.
must.
And in the meantime, here's the standings at the moment with Vindik on 245, Melnichuk on 225, Grzesik 210. Indy Singh already on the bench for his final bench press, 182.5.
Harvesting kilos.
This will match the best he's done in competition, which was at the British in March. Looks like a nice lift for Indy Singh, and we have seen that Veendik has put on the open world record.
Yeah, but he's only putting on a number that equals it, not a number that
Oh,
beats
really?
it. Yeah, don't get
Oh.
that unless there's been some problem. Surely that should have been
Surely that's a mistake,
253.5.
surely. At any rate, we have Seem Salin here for 202.5. Can he match his best in front of his fan club? Hopefully that's not just an error being new to the sport, thinking they can take the record at a lighter body weight.
Well, surely his coach isn't new to the sport.
No, true. That was no lift for Salim.
Karkusashvili coming out again to take the number he missed. On the squat, he didn't actually come out for his third.
He's coming out this time, though.
Yeah.
Well, whether or not Veendik intended to take the open world record, you can't change your attempt once it's in. So he's going to be doing 253 to match but not exceed the open world record.
So his name will not be in the record books.
Until the next time he competes. But this is Rubeni Karkusashvili. Having a really difficult time locking out 205.
Is he? We'll see.
Difficult angle to judge that from.
Yes, he did. Because the arms are so massive.
Yeah.
If you look in the inside, it's not locked. If you look in the outside, it is.
Yeah, that right arm looked a bit better
Yeah.
this time. And at any rate, whatever the jury think, they cannot overturn 3 white lights.
Of course, if Veendik gets this number, the European record will be the same as the world record, but
But
two
a
different
different- yep.
holders.
So here's Bo Sekanovsky for 205. And it's a tough one, but I think he's got it, as
He's
long as he
locked it
kept his
out.
butt down.
Yeah.
I was just checking who did have the bench press. Of course, it's Dennis Cornelius, has the open world record. Set in 2016 at Killeen.
I was there. The famous Killeen.
Here is Olivier Vervalle, repeating his 212.5 attempt.
Oh, it's a great lift.
And the referees agree. 3 white
Three
lights.
white lights.
However, here comes Matthews Gresham for 215 kilos. If he gets this, this will be bench press bronze for Poland. The bar
Next lifter out is Polish lifter Mateusz Grzesik
Poland.
for 215 to get onto the bench podium. And he will knock Vervalle down. Oh, it came off the chest so fast. So that means that Vervalle takes the bench bronze home to Belgium.
Well, that should make the Belgians in the audience very happy. And they're well represented here today.
2 benches remain for today. And here is Taras Melnichuk for 2:30. Oh, he jumped that, I think. He went before the press command.
Sorry,
Well, he
that's
gets
only
yellows
2-1.
from the sides, but not
That's
from
a
the chief
strange one,
referee.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure. I think it was a change in electric position. Anyway, here comes Jonah Vindig for everything but the World Open record. This
Well.
is the European
So,
Open, the World
we're
Junior,
not
the
quite sure
European
why it's
Junior record,
2:53.
53 kilos on the
Which,
bar. Jonah Vindig
if
on the
2:53
bar
would go,
is
surely
good.
2:53.5
I think
wouldn't
it's
be far
it's
away.
just
At
an
any rate,
error.
this will still be a World Junior and European Open bench press record.
And it will match Dennis Cornelius's World Open record that has stood since 2016. June.
Dennis, you are going to have to make a comeback
2016.
now. The 120 kilo class is hotting up in the IPF. Well, Tony Cliff benched 250 recently. And I think he's got it.
Was there another half a kilo there?
I think so.
3 white lights. It's a new 5 records, but not the World Open.
The Junior World Record, European Open record.
Fabulous.
So let's take a quick look at these scores. Vindik obviously taking the gold with 2:53. Melnichuk takes the silver with 2:25. Great result from that junior lifter. Olivia Vavale takes the bronze home with 2:12 and a half.
That 253 will send tremors around the world because everyone knows there is more there.
If we're going to get to see the subtotals, here we go. Of course, we don't have the deadlifts in yet, so they don't really make a lot of sense. So we will take a break now, and we will see you back here for deadlifts. You don't want to miss that.
And welcome back to the 2023 European Open Classic Powerlifting Championships from Tartu in Estonia. We're just about to start the deadlifts. We're going to show you the subtotals. They include the B group that have already lifted this morning. But if you go down to where there's a gap in the third round, you can see that Bichok has 322, Fortaleza has 310, and James 307.5.
However, be prepared for Sophia Ellis catapulting into the front with her deadlift opener.
The big deadlifters will change that in a flash. And the first out is not Bichok, it's Susanna Argyle, and she will be opening on 180 kilos. And there she is with Coach Jake Downs.
Seem to be having some problems with their graphics just now. This is Susanna Argyle, as Martin says. No matter how many times they tell us it's Bichok.
Bars loaded, 180 kilos, Susanna Argyle, Great Britain.
Here we go. And wait till you see the subtotal or the total at the end of this round, how much things will have changed. That's a good opener for Argyle.
She dropped us a little, I think, which is a good plan when things aren't going your way.
Now Kristina Rakowska from Czechia, the biggest smile of the week when she came out for her first squat. The second biggest smile after her third bench.
But she's all business for deadlifts.
$190 on the bar against a PB of 205. We like telling you the PB because it gives you an idea how close to their limit the lifters are pushing themselves with each lift. Well, it's three wide lights. Now Mira Lahtinen. Winner of the bench press, but out very early in the deadlift.
She pulled 200 in Malta in June this year. But she's having a great day today.
And that's a great deadlift opener.
Good lift, 3 white lights for Lahtinen. Next weight Lamar remains at 190 for Mara James.
And remember, each time a lifter makes a deadlift, they make a total. Mara James of Germany is next, also on 190 kilos.
This was her biggest deadlift in Malta. But she's been on fire.
Great lift. Three wide lights.
195 on the bar now for Virginia Fortaleza of Italy.
Now Virginia Fortaleza of Italy, 195 kilos.
Bars loaded, 195 kilos, Fortaleza, Italy.
looks good as well. Three wide
and
lights.
a good lift for Fortaleza. 200 kilos on the bar. Christina Engel, Austria. Big shot. Sanchez, get ready. Bar loaded. 200 kilos. Engel, Austria.
And that's a great lift for Egel.
Nice and easy.
3 wide lights and a good
3
lift.
wide lights.
200 kilos. 205 goes on the bar now for Lyudmila Bichok.
Now Lyudmila Bichok from Ukraine
Ellis, get ready.
will take 205 for her opener.
She finished on 210 in Malta.
205 kilos Bichok, Ukraine.
Now, that looked tough for an opener, and she seemed a little hunched forward too.
3 wide lights.
That's good, 3 wide lights, but yeah,
205
not sure how much more is there. Sanchez Ruiz,
get ready. Last 3 lifts.
205.
He's loaded. 205 kilos, Sara Sanchez, España.
Oh, that was very easy.
Fabulous. And she goes to celebrate, but thinks I better not do too much. I've got 2 more.
Germany. Ellis, Argyle, get
But that looked really convincing. This is Leah Schreiner, 207.5.
She got 222.5 in Malta.
Bars loaded, 207.5 kilos, Schreiner, Germany.
Silver medalist last year behind Sophia Ellis. Yeah, very comfortable.
3 wide lights, good lift, Schreiner, 222.5 on the bar for Sophia Ellis, Great Britain. Argyle, Rakowska, get ready.
Now Sophia Ellis, 222.5 kilos. Interestingly, she's now 3rd in prognosis. Bichok leads. This takes account of her projected 2nd lift as well, of course.
Yeah, but the Spanish lifter and the Ukrainian lifter both changed their openers. I think they went up.
Yeah.
Great Britain.
And in the terms of the Ukrainian lifter, it was a lot more difficult.
It was.
And Ellis has plenty of room to travel.
She hit 245 in Malta, which is the British record.
Yeah, and here at these championships last year.
I think that was the European record at 240.5 last year, which still stands.
That was easy.
3 wide lights, good lift,
So I think
Sophia
she's going to
Ellis.
take a bit of a jump now, so we will see her pop back into contention.
Susanna Argyle, Great Britain. Rakowska, Latina, get ready.
I'm not sure if we're going to see a summary. Yes, there we are in deadlift. Ellis leads from McDermott from the B group and Stefanikova from the B group. And in terms of totals, Bichuk leads with 527.5. Ellis only 2.5 kilos behind. Another 10 back to Stefanikova.
But you know what, Martin? Bitchok's opener looked tough. I don't think she's got much more,
No.
and I would say that Sophia's got at least another 15 there.
So this is Susanna Argyle, 187.5.
Was there a bit of a dip?
I think it just stopped. I'm not sure it dipped. Yeah, 3
That's
white
good.
lights.
The bar can stop on its route to the top, but it cannot go down again.
Now Rakowska is taking 200.
200 kilos, Rakovska, Czechia.
Second out in the second round, and already we're in 200 kilos. Standing room only in the venue.
Czech team are on their feet.
Be a big cheer if this goes up.
It was a tough one then. She's getting close to her top
3
end.
white lights.
Goodlift, Rakovska. 202.5 on the bar now. Finland.
Now Mira Lahtinen, Finland. Bench press gold medalist, 202.5.
Anyone wants to prove them wrong, they're welcome to. Bars loaded, 202.5 kilos, Mira Lahtinen, Finland.
Oh, it's a great deadlift. To back up bench press gold with a 200 plus deadlift.
Very impressive.
Now Mara James from Germany. One of 2 Germans in the group, Schreiner being the other.
Bar loaded, 202.5 kilos, James, Germany.
Just to let you know, Ellis has jumped 12.5 to 235. No, it's going to get blues, I'm afraid.
It is, but I think she just made a mistake with it. I think she swung the bar out in front
Yeah.
of her, and it's so hard to pull back once you've done that.
Strength is there,
212.5 on the bar now.
but it's red lights with little blue boxes underneath from all 3 referees. Now this is Bichuk, still in contention for the title, but I think we'll learn a lot from this lift.
I think this is a big jump from an opener that looked super tough.
Close to Ellis, 2.5 kilos in on projection.
That's what happens when you're fighting against a big deadlifter. It makes you do these things.
Yeah. She's going to need it. If she's going to beat Ellis, she's going to need this deadlift. But her opener was really hard.
Well, this will put her 10 kilos ahead of Ellis, but Ellis will come back with an increase of 12.5 that would put her 2.5 into the lead again.
I'm not absolutely certain about that. Let's see what the referees think.
2 to 1. Referee on this side thought it wasn't finished. Other 2 said it was.
In a lot of ways, it looked a lot better than her opener. It moved a lot faster from the floor. But for me, those knees are soft.
I'm not sure the shoulders were back, but it's a good lift. Now, Egel, Austria, 212.5. This will move her into silver medal position in the
it's been
deadlift.
overturned. The
Right.
jury have overruled that deadlift.
Yeah, it's not a real surprise, is it?
No.
So this is Egel.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of noisy Austrians as well. That is a really good lift. Not sure if there's any noisy Belgians left.
I think we've got some noisy Belgians right in the front row.
Now Virginia Forchelese, 215 kilos. She's having a great day. This puts her into second place overall and second place in deadlift. Lifters to follow, of course. Oh, what happened there? Did she hurt? She hurt her back?
That's a real shame.
I don't think she'd even started pulling, had she?
Well, let's take
She
a
just
look at the
bent
replay.
down
It
and-
all went so quickly.
Yeah, she had started.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
shame.
yeah. What a terrible shame. Now, Sanchez Ruiz to 17.5. This gets her to a podium position for now and into second place in deadlift.
And that will knock Stefanikova from the B group off the overall podium.
Smashed it.
Wow.
3 wide lines.
Now this will be interesting because she's got a lot of room to go up there on that deadlift, and I don't think Bichok has.
No, Bichuk is retaking the same number again. She can change it, of course, but I think it would be a bit futile going heavier.
Yeah, that was a tough lift.
Now, Schreiner, Germany, 217.5. This keeps her just off the podium, but within touching distance, but puts her to second place in deadlift. And as there's only Ellis to follow, she will be in silver medal position in deadlift at the end of the second round. And she might have an eye on attacking Bichok in the third round. If there's enough space to go on, yeah, that looks really good.
3 white lines, good lift, Schreiner. Last lift in round 2 will open about 235 kilos for Sophia Ellis, Great Britain. She'll be followed by Argyle and Hamas as we go into the third round.
Sophie Ellis next. She is taking 235 kilos. She is already ranked 1 in deadlift. This will move her from silver to gold medal position on the overall podium with 1 round to go. Annie Nelson giving last minute words of encouragement. She did so well yesterday.
She did, just lost out on the overall silver on body weight. Clara Perrault had to pull a junior deadlift world record to match her.
A couple of years ago this was her PB, but she and the sport have moved on since then. And that
Very
is
nice.
a good lift from Ellis.
And
3
that
wide
puts her
lines.
back in the lead.
Lift for Sophia Ellis at 235. Round 3, first weight 190 kilos, Susanna Argyle, Great Britain.
Susanna Argyle first out in the third round,
120 kilo
and there you can see the deadlifts. Ellis leads from Schreiner and Sanchez Ruiz. both on 217, and in total, Ellis is 10 kilos ahead of Bichok, and Sanchez Ruiz is within 5 kilos of Bichkov. Schreiner is only 2.5 kilos behind her.
7.5 kilos covers place 2 to 4.
Yeah, of course, Stefanikova's in 5:15, but she can't improve anymore. She's from the B group. Her race is run, so to speak.
So it's probably time to mention
So Susie Argyle isn't coming out.
It looks very much like Sophia Ellis is going to go for 2:45.
So as we've mentioned before, when that happens, we run the clock. We run 60 seconds.
Record, which is nice.
And usually the lifter will put an attempt in, even if they don't tend to come out for it, in order that the other competitors don't have less recovery time.
Now I've just seen, Joe, that Ellis has put in 2:45.5 for a new European Open record. But of course, if she needs to drop, it doubles up as a placeholder.
Yeah, no one else is going to get close to that, so she's safe to just sit there and wait.
What we mean by placeholder, for those new to the sport, it guarantees that you lift last, and in deadlift you've got 2 changes. So if you're under challenge, you can drop down to a weight that just beats the nearest challenger. And you can see James just warming up there. Argyle left her lift in to give others enough recovery time.
Bars loaded, 202.5 kilos, James, Germany.
You know, I think if she gets this just right, if she hasn't used up too much of her energy, I think she can do this.
Yeah, she just lost it in front last time. Wasn't the strength. Much better.
I think she's got that.
3 white lines, good lift.
3 whites.
205 on the mark.
Now Kristina Rakowska, Czechia.
And the Czech team in the crowd get to their feet.
Just outside the medals in both. But this would give her a 500 total. Her PB is 495. So it's a big number. Anything that ends with 2 zeros always seems to be a big number, a target number, an aspirational number. Come on, Christina.
That's the most fired up we've seen her.
Bit different from first squat. This to break the 500 kilo barrier for the first time in her lifting career. Oh, what a shame, what a shame.
It was worth a try. You know, it's quite arbitrary, but as powerlifters, we set a lot of store by these round numbers, the 500, the 200.
Now Lahtinen from Finland will take 210 kilos, just outside the medals in both deadlift and total. But she will take gold in bench press. Now, was that fully locked? Well, 2-1 it was.
On this side, the shoulder didn't look quite back. She's got mixed grip, so it probably looks quite different on this side. It does.
Looks better.
Yeah, it's been overruled by the jury.
I kind of thought it would be.
is loaded.
So that was no lift for Lahtinen on 210. Although it's still showing as good. It was definitely overruled, was it?
I heard that it was.
Yeah, but I didn't see it on the screen. So this is Bichok. She is in second place, but this is to keep her opponents at bay. No, and she is now the target. Oh dear.
Still sitting in second place, but there are several lifters still to go.
Well, this is for Chilese, and this will put her temporarily into podium position, 8th to 3rd. Mind you, it is a 20 kilo jump from the 195 that she's got to this 215.
So the total on your screen at the moment is what they've already achieved. It isn't a projected. The Fortaleza is not going to come out for 215 that she missed last time.
So she has to settle for 505 and she will be off the podium.
To be clear, that we will give the best lifter and the team trophies at the end of tomorrow's session. So make sure that you are here, especially if, say, you're Chiara Bernardi. Just say it.
Maybe I misheard that lift was overturned, Martin. As you say, it's still showing green.
So once again, thank you to Isti Juutostelit for putting on an amazing...
And as the clock ticks down to 0, very, very quick word for our sponsors, Rogue and SPD. Thank you for all you do to help with the development of the sport and with individual lifters.
Time out, no lift for Chile, no lift. 220 on the bar.
Christina Egel from Austria is taking 220. Now she's nowhere near the overall podium, but this would put her for now into silver medal position in the deadlift. 7.5 kilos more than she's done before. She's giving it everything she's got, and she has locked it out. It's a good lift. It's 3 white lights. I think she's quite happy with that. Now Leah Schreiner. This is to put her into silver medal position in both deadlift and total, with 2 lifters to follow.
All loaded, 225 kilos, Leah Schreiner, Germany.
Boy, oh boy, is she fired up.
Well, this is to get herself up into silver medal position, with Sanchez still to respond.
It's basically to guarantee medals in both deadlift and total. Oh, that looks good. And it's 3 white lights.
Sanchez has changed her attempt.
She's put it to 227.5. Now, I'm not sure if that's up or down. But basically, this is for double silver.
Yeah, this went up so that she can challenge for the silver.
And based on her second, you wouldn't bet against her.
Yeah, it looked very comfortable.
Double silver for Spain in the offing.
fact, she didn't need this much. 225 would have done it. But, as you say, her second was very easy. And she may have other goals, like national records. And it was well within her capabilities.
Huge personal best. New Spanish record. And joy uncontained.
So, this is the last deadlift for the ladies.
It means Sophia Ellis is the defending, or has defended her European title. She is also gold medalist in the deadlift, and she can add to all that by improving her own European record as well. 245.5 kilos on the bar.
This will extend her British total record too.
The bar is loaded! 245.5 kilos to here.
This is for 548. Current PB 542.5. Everything on the line with this one lift.
Already European champion.
Oh,
Look at
she
that.
locks it out!
It looked in doubt.
And
just
it's
for a
3 white lights, and Ellis takes it all. Deadlift gold, overall gold, and a new European deadlift record. And just for good measure, a new British total record as well. What a session.
That's going to be hard to beat, but I think the boys are going to have a try. So the first weight on the
And just to summarise, there's your totals. Ellis 548, Sanchez Ruiz a fantastic silver 532.5. Schreiner takes the bronze 527.5 ahead of Bitchok on bodyweight.
And here we go straight into the 120 men.
By the way, props to these spotters and
We
lawyers.
saw an amazing bench press from Jona Viendick, 253. Now I spoke to him in the break. I managed to run out to the back room, and it turns out they thought the open record was 252. So there was a mistake not adding the half kilo to that attempt. But you know what? He's a young guy. He's going to be competing next year. I'm sure he'll get it next time. Biggest bench opening first with the 305 kilo deadlift.
And also consolidating the records, of course.
And it looks like he's made a total. He takes home the, did he get the junior squat record as well? Junior European squat record, world junior bench record. More importantly, he is in the fight here for the European title.
Get ready. Bar is loaded. 310 kilos. Karkasashvili, Georgia.
Here's Rubeni Karkasashvili, Georgia, for 310. Now that already gives Jona a 900.5 kilo total. Nice and easy.
3 white lights and a good lift for Karkasashvili. 310 on the bar now.
3 white lights.
Great Britain. Melvichuk, Salin, get ready. Bar loaded. 310 kilos. Bo Sekanovsky, Great Britain.
Here's Bo Sekanovsky, opening with 310. And of course he took the European record on squat.
And that is now ratified as well, as he makes a total with his 3 white lights.
Taras Melnichuk, Ukraine, 315 on the bar. So when we get to the end of the first round of deadlifts, we'll take a look at the overall standings. But for now, here's Melnichuk, 315. Not super quick.
Three white lights.
Melnichuk, 315 remains on the bar. Sim Salin, Esti, Vevale, Greshik, Singh, get ready. Bar is loaded. 315 kilos, Salin, Estonia.
And we have Sim Salin out next from Estonia. 315 on the bar. Nice and easy.
Good deadlift. Three white lights.
Good lift, Salin. 327.5 on the bar. Olivier Vevale, Belgium. Greshik, Singh, get ready. Last three lifts in round one. Already.
Olivier Vevale is out next. Picked up a bronze in bench press. He's going to open his deadlift at 327.5.
Bars loaded. 327.5 kilos, Vevale, Belgium.
Very nice.
Oh, that was easy.
Three white lights, good lift, Vevale. 330.
Three white lights.
On the bar, Mateusz Greshik, Poland. Singh, Karkusashvili to get ready.
How can we possibly be nearly at the end of the first round already?
Bar is loaded. 335 kilos.
Next
Greshik,
out, we
Poland.
have Mateusz Grzesik, Poland, for 335.
Well, he's a forklift operator. I wouldn't think he'd need a forklift with a PB of 357.5.
Maybe he hasn't got one. Maybe he just carries things around.
Maybe he's a forklift replacement. Oh, wow.
Maybe he is. That was great.
Three white lights.
Good lift, Greshik. And the last lift in round one is 347.5 kilos for Indy 6.
Just watching that replay back, it looks like he has got a fair amount of way to move up.
He has.
We have one lift remaining in the opening round, and that is Great Britain's Indy Singh. Now he's opening very light for him, 347.5. We would expect him to make some big jumps after that.
Yeah, I mean, if I was in his position, I'd want to win with my second lift so I can really try a big one with the third. But you can't really risk that big one if the title could depend
Well,
on it.
in Malta, he opened with 345, went straight to 375. So I expect him to smoke this and then take a big jump.
Oh, effortless.
He pulled 395 in the gym about 2 weeks ago, which was just incredible.
That's three white lights.
Okay, game on. Now, no surprise that Indy is well out in front on deadlift, and we expect him to extend that lead. Oh, excuse me, he's not out in front yet, because of course we have Broughton from the B group with 355. I think he'll start to slip back quite quickly now, though. Singh with 347.5, and Heidenreich, again, very impressive from the B group today. So, second round of deadlifts. here is Rubeni Karkusashvili, Georgia. He's only gone up 7.5. It's quite a small increase in this weight class.
I think we'll see a Georgian lifting rather more than this tomorrow.
That's Tamer Samkaradze, junior world deadlift record holder. But for now, this is Rubeni Karkusashvili, and
Looks good.
he's got his second one on the board, I think. Yep.
3 whites.
I can, spoiler alert, I can reveal Indy Singh has put in 380 kilos for his second attempt.
Wow. And on prognosis, that only has him in second by half a kilo.
Well, he gave away nearly 70 kilos
That's
on
right.
bench, which is just incredible. But here's Taras Melnichuk, Ukraine, for 322.5. He's had a pretty good day. This will get him up to 4th.
Still a junior, of course. Great lift, 3 wide lights.
Seeing more and more Ukrainian raw lifters come through. Of course, they're a phenomenally quick team. And we have the man in the lead, Jona Vindik, Germany. 325 on the bar.
PB is 335. And goodness knows how quickly he's improving, being such a new lifter.
Well, 335 was the weight he did in Romania at juniors in August. And he's starting to slow down a little bit.
It's still good though. 3 wide lights.
And he's already up to 920.5.
I actually said 3 white lights before they came up. I'm ashamed of myself.
So Jona has the junior European total record at 925.5, so he's only 5 kilos off that. I think the open record is Tonis, isn't it? I think so. I'll just check that out. Well, Bo Sekhanovsky.
I'm almost certain you're right.
This is 325 for Bo, and yes, the open European record is Tony Cliff at 952.5. Oh, that's a tough second pull for Bo.
Looks good. 3 wide lights.
Does not wear his heart on his sleeve.
Well, he's on the podium for now. Lifters to follow, of course.
And the next lifter to follow is Sim Salin, home nation hero.
There are the Go Salin posters being held aloft.
Salin, Estonia.
He's gone up 15. This is 330.
It's a good deadlift.
It is. I wonder how much he's got left for his final deadlift, though.
It is a good lift.
3 wide lights.
Looks to be emptying the tank there.
Next weight on the bar, 347.5 kilos. Olivia Vervalle of Belgium. Dressing, Singh, get ready.
Now this is a 5 kilo PB for the Belgian. This would this is 347.5, PB 342.5. I would also put him to 880 within 7.5 kilos of his PB total.
And it will move him into third place with 2 lifters still to respond. So here is Vervalle, 347.5. Oh, and that's not going.
No, just stalled.
I'm sorry that is no lift for Vervalle. 350 on the bar.
Well, he gets another attempt at that. It did just look too heavy,
Karkusashvili, get ready.
but he might as well come out and have a go at it because it's his final lift of the day. He's not going to be needing any energy at all after this. So Mateusz Grzesiek for 350
Words of wisdom from Showa.
to move back onto the overall podium and push Sekhanovsky down. This is a huge deadlift.
Yeah, this will put him 1 kilo ahead of Stefanovsky. 1 kilo. Not sure about the right side lockout. No.
Neither were the referees, unfortunately. So if we take a look at that on replay, he did get a blue card as well.
I was looking more at the shoulder.
Just a little bit soft.
Well, 380 kilos on the bar.
So here's Indy Singh. He is only 6 kilos off his own world record now. 300 kilos on the bar.
And this would still leave him 15.5 kilos behind.
I guess that's obvious, but you know.
Well, we're all hoping for a 400 from Indy, but obviously he will load what he needs. These arbitrary round numbers aren't as important as winning the competition, but he has got a mountain to climb.
I mean, Weindlich has gone up 15 kilos, and will that be just too big a target?
I do expect Indy to load whatever he needs to win, but if
Yeah.
it's going to be like 420, then
Maybe not.
maybe not.
What did you say the record was, Joe?
386.
No, the total record?
In the European total
yeah.
record
It
is 952.5. But the junior record is 925.5. Right, here comes Indy Singh for a massive 380 kilos.
Everyone wants to see this, and everyone wants to see the one that will follow it.
Can the bearded warrior do it? Yes, he can.
Oh, he smoked that. That is within 6 kilos of the world record. Absolutely smoked.
So what does this mean for Indy? What is he going to need to do to win the competition? Because Yona Vindik has he put himself beyond reach with that enormous bench press? Well, here's where we are at the minute, 920.5 for Vindik. Indy's on 905. Heidenreich still from the B group, 890.5.
410.5
And Dick's gone up 15 kilos. And he's already 15 ahead. If it's 30 kilos, probably too much.
Well, I can see that Indy has loaded up. Well, he's asked for 10.5. But we have a few lifts to go before we get through to that. 322.5 on the bar for Rubeni Karkusashvili, Georgia, for his final lift of the day.
The atmosphere in the hall is just unreal.
Nice way to finish your day.
3 white lights, good lift, Karkusashvili.
Great lift, 3 white lights.
330 on the bar. Taras Melnichuk, Ukraine. Sekhanovsky, Vindik, get ready.
And next out is the junior Ukrainian Taras Melnichuk. Gone up 7.5 from his second to 330.
Can I just look ahead a moment? If they both make their third round lifts, Jordan, if there's no changes, Singh will win on body weight by 40 grams.
40 grams of body weight. But we never know. The Vindik might change his attempt yet. Try and push Indy up too high. But he's still got to pull the weight. Here's Melnichuk, 330. Oh, it was a tough break.
Oh, that
but
is
he got it.
wonderful. 3 wide lights.
337.5.
So here is Jona Vindik, Germany. So he's not going up. He thinks this is enough to keep him safe from the big deadlifter from the UK.
He has got a change. Did he go? I'm not sure. He's gone down slightly.
He has. So
He's gone down a couple of
has.
kilos.
Interesting.
I think he was in 340. Yeah, because I called a 15 kilo increase for him and he was 15 ahead. So he's gone down 2.5 kilos.
Well, I think it's all very well trying to play a strategic game to push the other lifter into doing, having to pull what he can't do. But we've had another change. Okay. So this isn't Jona Vindik. He put in a change as we were talking about it. This is Bo Sekanovsky. Can't now make the overall podium.
Yeah, he have to settle for 4th place.
Coming out for 335.
4th place in a European squad record. That's not a bad day at the office, though.
Not quite there today.
Not today, I'm afraid. Not today for Mo. Okay, now we're learning about the 337.5 kilos for Jona Vindik of Germany. Salin Vervalle, get ready.
Just emptied the tank a bit too much on squats, I think.
And this is a world junior total record for Jona Vindik. He's new to the sport.
So I've been
He's
talking
only
about
a
this
junior.
being a European
I think the
junior
German
total
word is
record. This is a
bar
world
is
junior
loaded.
total record as well.
337.5 kilos.
337.5 on the bar. Now, as we were saying, it's all very well trying to push your opponent into doing too much, but you still have to pull the weight.
And if you go too high to push your opponent too high, you crash and burn yourself. This will still set a huge target if he makes this.
He's got it moving. Can he lock it out? I don't think that's locked.
No, I don't think that's locked. Oh, sadly.
Here we
what
go.
A brave attempt.
This is an opportunity
But
for Indy
It's
Singh.
a no lift for Vindik. What a wonderful performance he's put in today, and he may still be the champion.
He may well be. He's ahead, so Indy still has to come past.
But Singh now has to lift less, of course, in order to become the champion. Now,
So we have 3 lifts left before we get to the final apocalyptic deadlift record attempt, because that will be a world record attempt. This is Siim Salin for 340.
340 kilos, Salin, Estonia.
I have one eye on the table. Yeah, the British team have just been in to put a change in for Indy. And it's 395.5.
to win on body weight.
He absolutely smoked 395 2 weeks ago in the gym. Of course, gym lifts aren't competition lifts, and he's done the squats and the bench already. But I believe.
You're getting excited, aren't you?
I'm really excited. I've been excited all day. Highly caffeinated too, but let's skip over that. So, Siim Salin is not coming out for this lift. So if we can just have a quick look, yep. So Indy with the 395.5 is now going to match Vindik on body weight.
And he is 40 grams lighter.
So the clock ticks down there, no lift for Salin.
And of course it'll still be a world record, the
Of
395.5.
course.
We just won't see that magic 400.
Well,
and
we-
he can't risk it when he needs
Absolutely
less
not.
to win.
Of course, all anyone has asked Indy for the past 2 weeks is, are you going to pull 400 at Euros? But that's the number that he needs to win, and he'd be a fool to do any more.
Oh, completely.
So we're going to make some noise because the bar is...
Now here we go, we have Olivier Vervalle coming out to repeat the 347.5.
Thrugmeister
he missed.
3000 screaming in his ear. And this will get him a deadlift medal. This is for bronze.
This is the deadlift bronze, ladies and gentlemen.
Can he go from 10th
Here
to
we
3rd
go.
in
Here,
deadlift?
no, it's the same as last
No,
time.
not quite.
Brave,
It's
brave
a
attempt.
valiant effort.
No lift for Valley. 350 on the bar. Mateusz Grzesiek of Poland is coming out next.
2 more lifts remain.
350 kilos. If he gets this
And
will
the
be
tension in the audience is palpable.
This is for deadlift bronze. And of course, Bruton Lilmo now has the deadlift silver from
Wow.
the B group.
Well, we thought he had a good chance of making the podium. Here is Mateusz Grzesiek for the 350 he just missed last time.
This is for deadlift bronze. And to push Zekanovsky down into 5th place.
a bronze medal for Poland. Come on, people.
He missed it last time. Can he find something else?
And this will be a deadlift bronze. It's on its way.
Oh, he's got it. I think that's good.
It looks
Much
better.
better than last time. He gets it 2
2
to
to
1.
Now, as we know with 2 to 1
Yeah.
decisions, the jury can have a look at that and see what they
But that
think.
was so much better than the last one, though. And show on the background is
If successful, this will be
cheering, egging the crowd on.
Right, here we go. This is Indaraj Singh Dhillon for a new world record attempt at 395.5. It's his own world record. He set it at 386 in Malta, and this is the exact number he needs to win. And that's the power of being within range of the world record. He doesn't have to go to 397.5. He can just put in the exact increment that he needs. We're just cleaning up a bit of contamination on the bar. The whole crowd is rising
I
to
think
their
there's about
feet.
300 phones pointed to the stage, and look at the crowd there.
395.5.
They want to see it.
World record on the bar is
We know he can do it. Has he left enough in the tank for this?
For everything!
He is stalking down that bar. Here he comes.
Listen to the crowd.
Indaraj Singh Dhillon, 395.5 kilos to smash his own world record.
It's going, it's going, it's going! He's locked it! He's locked it out!
Indaraj Singh Dhillon is your
Three
new
white lights!
European champion with a new world record at 395.5 kilos. Absolutely phenomenal.
Wowzers!
So we get a quick look at the results there. There's no surprises who is in the front on deadlifts. It's Indy Singh, a new world record of 395.5 and the gold medal in deadlifts. Bruton Lilimo from the B group, 355, and Mateusz Grzesiek, 350 for the bronze.
What a fabulous pool he had for that bronze medal.
And here we have the confirmation. Indy Singh Dhillon takes 920.5 to take the European title ahead of newcomer Jonaveen Deek on the same weight but tiny bit heavier body weight. And look at this, Max Heidenreich, 890.5, takes the overall bronze from the B group.
How wonderful is that? What a day we've had. I think I'm all out of words.
Well, that was absolutely phenomenal. We couldn't have asked for a better ending to the competition. We have the medal ceremony coming up soon. Please stick around for that. And then we have the final day of competition tomorrow. The 84 kilo and 84 plus kilo women will lift at 10 o'clock. And the big boys, the 120 plus, will lift at 2:30. Join us then.
Okay, the participation medals will be presented by Monsieur Xavier de Buiterac and Mr. Tero Heitinen of Finland, France and Finland respectively. Okay, everyone has their participation medals. It is time to present the medals for the individual lifts first of all, once Tero has reached the end of the line. So, individual medals first of all for squat. In bronze medal position with 197.5 kilos from Italia, Virginia Forcellesi. In silver medal position with 200 kilos from Germany, it is Mara James. Which means squat gold with 202.5 goes to Ukraine's Lyudmila Bichok. Well done, ladies. Great job. Thank you. And now to bench press. In bronze medal position with 120 kilos from Ukraine, Lyudmila Bichok. Bench press silver with 122.5 kilos, it's Great Britain's Sophia Ellis. And bench press gold with 125 kilos goes to Finland's Mira Latinen. Well done, ladies. Great job. Thank you. And now to deadlift. In bronze medal position with 225 kilos from Germany, it is Leah Schreiner. Am links. Dankeschön. Ja, das ist gut. Deadlift silver with 227.5 kilos goes to España's Sara Sanchez. And deadlift gold and a new European record of 245.5 kilos goes to Great Britain's Sophia Ellis. Great job, ladies, thank you. And now to the overall. Thank you, ladies. Now, we could actually have left them in place because bronze medal overall of 527.5 kilos goes to Germany's Leah Schreiner. Overall silver with 532.5 kilos goes to Spain's Sara Sanchez. TV's a bit slow. which means that your new European 76 kilo champion with a total of 548 kilos is Great Britain's Sophia Ellis. So ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Great Britain. Well done, ladies. Great competition. Absolute pleasure to watch. Thank you. If you wouldn't mind rejoining your fellow competitors at the back of the stage, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving them a round of applause as they follow the technical controller from the stage. Now, if the stars are aligned, the 120 kilo men are lined up and ready to come out. Is this the case? If it's not the case, they won't be long. Just waiting for the technical controller to appear. If you wonder why this takes time, you try rounding up about 18 guys who are that size if they don't want to be rounded up. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the 120 kilo men. Once again, participation medals are presented by Monsieur Xavier de Poitorek and Mr. Tero Haitinen of France and Finland, respectively. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to present the medals first for the individual lifts. In bronze medal position with 342.5 kilos from Great Britain, Indiraj Singh Dhillon. Squat silver with briefly a European record of 345.5 is Germany's Maximilian Heidenreich. I say briefly, it was about 4 hours. Until it was broken with 346.5 by the gold medalist, Great Britain's Bo Sekonovsky. Well done, gentlemen. Great job. Thank you, gentlemen. And now to bench press. In bronze medal position with a bench press of 212.5, it's Belgium's Olivier Vervalle. Bench press silver with 225 kilos goes to Ukraine's Taras Melnichuk. Bench press gold with that junior record of 253 kilos, it's Germany's Jona Windig. Well done, gentlemen, thank you. And now to deadlift. So deadlift bronze with 350 kilos, it's Poland's Mateusz Grzesik. Deadlift silver, the second silver we've had from the first session of 355 kilos, it's Norway's Anders Brodin. And deadlift gold. I'm sure someone broke a world record. Who was it? 395.5 kilos is Great Britain's Indra Singh Denon. Well done, gentlemen. Thank you. And now to the overall and to crown the European 120 kilo champion. In bronze medal position with 890.5, it's Germany's Maximilian Heidenreich. Also from the B group, in silver medal position with 920.5 kilos, it's Are we short some medals or something? Moment bitte. Sorry, gentlemen. So we don't have the medals, can we just crown the champions? Or is someone rushing to get the medals now? What? Okay, so tomorrow, as Xavier tells me, the best lifter ladies and team trophy ladies will be after the ladies session, which starts at 11 o'clock. And we will give the trophies for best lifter and best team for the men after the men's super heavyweight session, which starts at 3 p.m. And here are the medals. Okay. So, in bronze medal position from the B group with 890.5 is Germany's Maximilian Heidenreich. Taking silver with 920.5 kilos, also from Deutschland, it is Jona Windig. And your 120 kilo European champion on body weight, a difference of 40 grams, with also 920.5 kilos, is Great Britain's Indra Singh Dillon in knee to his mates. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Great Britain. Well done, boys. Absolute legends, every one of you. Gentlemen, if you would rejoin your fellow competitors at the back of the stage, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving these guys a round of applause as they follow the technical controller off the platform.